Hello, good day.
Blog
Hello.
Talk Radio.
I don't know, sometimes I have to wait for the
Blog Talk Radio.
Anyway, good day, everybody. Blessings. My name is Irene Ratliff. Today is, what's today? Monday, July, no, it ain't Monday. And hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Today is Tuesday, July 22nd. Tuesday, July 22nd, 2014. Good day. My name is Irene Ratliff. I told you guys I'm not on the computer. For a moment there, I was on the premium package, and I was actually sitting down in my little studio. Well, I can still do the studio. I have to call in, and then I can do a little music and all that. But, in terms of entertainment, okay, moving on. I can't, I don't know if the people are listening to the music when I was playing it on the internet or not, But right now, the thing is, it's like, okay, well, I'll just go ahead and just get on the horn. Hi. Anyway, I was listening to some of my tapes. I was like, it seemed really kind of entertaining. But I am talking about the biz, okay? I was laughing at some of them. No, not really. I was only listening to about one or two of them. But all right, because I have to record it, because I told you guys I'm putting it on YouTube. So, yes, I want you to go to Street Meat Company. We are on YouTube, so I download some of those things also on YouTube. I only have maybe 2 on there. Sometimes to tell you the truth, to download that information and submit it here and there and do this and do that, that takes some time. It's time-consuming. Like yesterday, I'm like, okay, I want to get in contact with the, USAID. I'm like, wow, okay. I submit that little information, but they don't take not them, but my computer. I need to upgrade my computer. Wow, they're just kind of part of the business, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So anyway, I'm like, okay, well, maybe I'll just go over here to this area and try to fix it there and blase, but it's just kind of looking like it's looking. Anyway, Street Meat Company, it is a community organization, and I ain't going to fib to you. I meet people here and there. It has, in terms of me actually submitting information to various people, I did do that, to find people who really are involved. I mean, what is, picking up trash is, yeah, that's fine. Seeing projects that need to be done, that's another thing. We don't all have to, I was talking to someone, and he was like, well, yeah. He was asking me if I knew some politicians, and I'm like, yes, the politicians are doing their thing too, They're part of the city government, whereas an organization is an organization, you see. So the thing is that even though my suggestion is, hey, go support your NPU, they're an organization or an extension of the government. So what happens is that the city actually collects money, right, for, maybe get some money from some organization, and that whatever that thing is in terms of the NPUP, they may say, okay, well, I want to have a party or something. So they already have some, anyway. Do I necessarily have to go through them? Well, it depends on what the interest is, like what I would like to do. But if there's a project that's somewhere, like the Horseshoe, do I have to talk to the business people? It would be good to have the, conversation, but the answer to that is no, not really. The thing is that if I find some people who are in the community and they see that here it is, that trash is there, and we know what, we need to pick it up, or we need some tools, now as an organization we can do that, and we can pick it up. Some of this stuff is really, really small, Some things require a lot of money and some things do not. You know what I mean? So, what happened is I had gotten some things from Home Depot, and I'm thankful for Home Depot and their donations. I had got a broom and everything like that. I have adopted. Matter of fact, I'm like, okay, I need to resubmit those letters and do it on an individual because I know that I had wrote about adopting a couple of spots. There was, when I went to the NPUP, they had mentioned the adopt a spot areas, but the parking lot is an adopt a spot area for Street Meat Company. Now, the thing is, man, there was some trash out there the other day. I had to pick that up, and I see that there's litter. Like I saw some, I didn't pick that up. I was on the bus. But the thing is, if I'm in my area, I want to pick it up and put it, throw it in the trash, take my little broom and everything, sweep up, whenever I do it. But it can be time consuming just thinking about picking up trash all day one day. Is that going to feed us? The answer to that is no. But the thing is that I feel like that's part of the project. Blessing. You know what I mean? Do I want to have my little area look all raggedy? No. So anyway, so when we look at the horseshoe, though, the horseshoe is a project. So now it's going to be more than, when you start considering that you have to probably dig out that stuff. I need bags. We need support. These kind of things, it's there. But then what about if I want to put mulch or, I want to fix those cobblestones and, what about that? That's the sewer line, right? Okay, where does that thing go? Can we create a waterfall? Now that's more money because we may have to do with some construction. Now, when I go to and apply for certain grants, can I go to my NPUP for that? I said, we strictly company, honey, so that means we can be here, 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 here. Maybe we see something up and down the road. I'm not just trying to be like, okay, do you understand where I'm coming from? Okay. So now maybe, we may be in Fulton County, we may be out there in Douglasville. It doesn't matter. We may be over here in DeKalb County. Well, we're communicating as an organization. Now we're beginning to see things that are of interest. So we could be here. Oh, yeah, we like that. Okay, we go over here, we fix this. And, okay, we do this. Me being an individual entity, just like, hey, I got a few people who, matter of fact, when you sign on to meetup.com, Street Meet Company is free. But the thing is that we have to raise money. So on meetup.com, yes, okay, yes, we're looking for people to donate. So the thing is, we may be here, and we may say, okay, well, here's part that need to be fixed, and that's an organization. I could be anywhere. I could be, in anywhere in the United States, of course. And I can say, okay, well, we need to fix this up. I could be up there in Detroit, Michigan. I ain't going to fix you. I would like to tap into many different industries. Hey, we're doing this, okay? We got some people over here. So, I want to see if I can get this project started. So that's just kind of the way it is, okay? That's how I kind of see that. There's a lot of work here and there to do. You could be somewhere and pick up trash. I mean, that right there, you can go anywhere and get some bags. Do we need bags? Yes, we do need bags. I would like to have somebody support that and purchase some bags so I can pick some of this stuff up here and there. But like I said, is that going to feed us? Not unless we're doing sanitation. Okay, moving right along. Listeners, you can call 646-564-9776. And of course, here it is. I have my own private number. You can call me at 678-334-3409. Yes, thanks. 678-334-3409. I mean, right this? I mean, that was for up. Anyway, Street Meet Up Point, we're on air up to 30 minutes daily, starting at 11:30 p.m. Also, we have Street Meet Mingle will be August 3rd, 2014 at 2 p.m. at the Southwest Library. Also, Tulips is July 25th, 2014 at 3 p.m. It will be at the Stone Mountain Park. It is a 2-day event, but you must do reservations, okay? What else? Today I went, like I said, I had to try to upgrade my system, but that didn't work out. I went down to, I had an interview and was able to listen in. I have to do this, this business thing. I have to, do that. I ain't going to fib to you. I mean, right now it's how do we eat? That's where I'm at, So they were saying, well, entrepreneurs look for sustainable business, and I think that's kind of like how I want to see some of those things. And so I have to really kind of, maneuver from, hey, it's street me, but I have to be more on the business end. I'm finding myself typing papers and doing this. I'm like, Lord of mercy, I wish I did have an assistant. Type some letters up, but guess what? That wouldn't help. I still need to get it would, but I need to get some other information in terms of upgrading my computer system. Yes, we need money for that. Anyway, so I'm on the road to trying to do business startup, and so I'm really excited. There were some people who out there, and my little 20,000 ain't meaning nothing compared to some other people. You understand what I mean? Okay, you understand what I mean? That's what I mean. Okay, yay! So I'm looking to do sustainable business. I mean, there are a lot of ideas, and I thought about the AUC Center too. Don't get it twisted. Georgia State, but ultimately, some of those things, when we look at it, okay, hold on. What I realized when I was going to the AUC Center, it almost made me wonder if they have any kind of employment on campus. Okay, now when you go into some of these, like Georgia Tech, they actually have business within the establishment, and so do Georgia State. Because this is one of the first things that I said too. I'm like, you mean to tell me Morehouse got this going on and they a private institution? And you mean to tell me that they don't have any, tell me, okay, tell us, this is the world. You mean to tell us that here it is, they have not built business? They got all them businesses over there, and they don't got things going on so they can generate money? You know what, listen, if you're coming from any of these HSBCs with all the grant money that they can get, and you mean to tell me that they haven't tried to upgrade their education to what is going on today? Ain't nothing wrong with technology, but honey, when we start looking at other educational levels, honey, somewhere in there, not everything is social. Okay. Well, my goodness, good. What do you mean? But everything is social. Okay, hold on. Don't you know that here it is, most of these universities, once you graduate your student, here it is, the university is just almost obligated, okay, about good 95. Okay, well, I'm going to say the university should be 50% obligated to make sure that their students have employment. Blessings. So you mean to tell me that all these people who have gone to school and they've gone to the little entrepreneurial program and who have business ideas, you mean to tell me that here it is, those schools didn't support them, and here it is, creating business with them so that that money could be generated for the school? Oh, I'm getting too loud over here, honey. Honey, you know right there, you put, that's resonating in the earth right there. Hello? You mean to tell me that here it is, those universities, because, that was, when I went to the innovation program at Morehouse, a lot of that stuff seems kind of like high school. I was really looking for some models where they were able to show me how these things were going and how that was built. If this little mouse was going over here and that little thing, and, I was just looking for some innovation stuff, you know what I mean, like some models. But they did not have that. So I wanted to say that if you need to tell me over this period of time, that, you have some people who are residents, and it almost made me wonder, well, how many of these people in the AUC Center is actually, soliciting? First of all, it should be a little bit more affordable. At least that's my assumption. Because here it is, the cry out is, oh, we need our kids, they have to get high. But yet, here it is in terms of historical black colleges or whatever, they want to imply, okay, well, here it is, the AUC. You mean to tell me Morehouse didn't have these people working and it didn't have, so that here it is, don't you know you in an institution like that, they raise money when they doing tuition, and you mean to tell me that here it is, our black university ain't trying to create jobs and in-house some of those things, so that here it is, they will be business, so here it is, they have this, and here it is. What? I wanted us to find some history on Savannah State, though. Surprisingly, I was like, wow, they don't say Georgia State. They don't say Georgia State Savannah. They say Savannah State University. There's history there. Did y'all know that Savannah used to be the capital of Georgia, and then they moved it up to Atlanta? You know, there are some history out there, too. Surprisingly, you know, when people go to Georgia, they don't say anything about Savannah. But, you know, I used to like Savannah a lot. I do. Now, yeah, I used to. But, you know, I used to go out there every once in a while and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, oh, okay, that's labeled as a, we used to go out there and sell T-shirts, you know. Anyway. Yeah, so Savannah State. It doesn't say, so the reason why I brought that in conversation is because I told you I was trying to download some information, et cetera, but they didn't have any of the state schools on with Microsoft Windows. That's what I said. They didn't have any of those things on there. But anyway, my encouragement is for those who are students. I mean, it's like, what is the student leaning on at these universities? You are a student. You're at your school. There's things you want to do. Your school, your university, not school, but your university should be more than willing to try to do all kinds of things that are a lot them making money. If their students is making money, the school is making money. Here it is. Is there viable employment with that? The answer to that is yes. So anyway, when you look at here at some of these universities, they're growing, they're buying properties and this and that because they can. So anyway, I'm going to try to see if I can, I'm going to see what their conversation is over here at some of these historical black colleges. I know, like I said before, I have been going over to Morehouse, supporting some of the things that they were doing. I was like, okay, well, that's all male. I'm going to go ahead and look at Spelman and Clark and just kind of inquire with what they have going on. Thank you. Inquire with what they have going on to see how their entrepreneurial and community outreach is because, man, I mean, to tell you the truth, if we can align certain things a certain kind of way, that's good. Did you know that Irene Ratliff wanted to actually build a science, or we could just add on to the AUC. Hey, if the money was pouring out like that, hallelujah, you would know, what? A lot of this stuff, we got all them properties over there, a lot, in Morehouse, what? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in terms of the science, technology, engineering, and math. Not only that, I mean, we can embrace arts. There's a lot of other things. Don't get me misunderstood, but, you know, we have to upgrade how we think about education. And how do we upgrade how we view education? It's looking at other schools and seeing if that curriculum matches up to, here it is, the standards of what you think. Yes, honey, look at Yale. Okay, look at Stanford. You know, the question would be, hold on. I didn't want to tell you that the centennial is coming up. So I had mentioned this already. From one area to another area, do you think you have excelled to that particular place? You know, like height. So anyway, when you're looking at do you think that your education is up to standard? Like here it is, Notre Dame and Stanford and Yale, you know, Penn State. This is the question. So maybe here it is, they should do a reality check to see. Don't get me misunderstood. Yes, we know. Oh, yes, and there's Emory. Okay. Those are partners. So that right there says a whole lot. That means that here it is, if you're partnering up with another school, there's one thing, exchanging information, but if you're partnering up with them with the same information that here it is, we should have educated people able to do, you're sending the money out somewhere else. A lot of the education in itself should be in-house. You know, you have instructors, they have their instructors, some of them have a set schedule. They're instructors at one place, they're instructing at another place. So you end up having two, you know, the instructors who may be providing education to more than one school. Okay, but if you have a university and you're sending out, here it is, your mathematics to another school, then you have to question if you think that you should be charging them students all that dang on money like that. I ain't trying to call nobody. I got you. Anyway. Okay. I'm not talking about, them. I'm just, who's them? I called out I'm talking about any of them. Okay, well, here it is. We're doing pilot programs. So you mean that at the time y'all can't do anatomy all by yourself? Y'all can't get no bodies donated to your lab where you can do that? You mean tell me you haven't established no hospital? You should already had a little training hospital. You all have to go to Grady though, huh? What about those clinics? Oh yeah, that's right. They went down there to the Fort McPherson to administer medication. Okay. So we have some. Don't get me. I know. Moving right along. All right, there's so many things to get involved with. I'm not complaining. But please, all these people who are listening to Street Meet the Point, you have to look at your universities and see if your universities is contributing to, here it is, those ideas to do business. I was at Morehouse, and they did have a business, a guy with a business idea that was selling off on something like a Facebook. And I'm like, well, here it is. Why in the world would that? Well, okay, the school supported them. So what the school should do, especially if they're students, that's one thing. Here it is, business coming from the outside. But when you got brilliant minds in the inside, and there's, matter of fact, I'm looking at grants.gov. They have programs for, here it is, universities. They want to see if here it is, man, you could go out and you could do research, go and line up with, here it is, some other entities and do outside research in other countries. Huh? And it's like, okay, well, when we look at being able to do anyway, but these businesses, these students who have business ideas, anyway, this guy, let me go back to that. He literally had an idea that was kind of aligned with, let's say, Facebook. They were talking about bitcoins and bitcoins or something like that. Prior to that, they were talking of how they have their software and blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Don't give me the figure. But I'm like, honey, they're supposed to be trying to be up on them tails like that. And especially when you get people who feel like they got a remedy for something, that's lab. Okay, well, what do you mean? Where can this go to? You need to be chasing them, trying to support them. That's a business. Why would you sit there and let them people get out of school and then here they're looking for work and you need to tell me, hey, oh, hold on. Blessings, hallelujah. Okay, that helps generate income for your school, people. Because I'm like, you mean, and I say the same thing, I'm like, you mean tell me, especially these universities. Anyway, thanks for joining Street Meet the Point. Oh, get involved, go here and there. Yeah. Like I said, yes, we want to do kind of projects here and there, but I gave you a real good idea, scope of what I mean about Street Meet Company. Yes, we want to, but if there's like right now, I'm looking at this shrub. Okay, here it is, Street Meet the Point, here it is. Okay, we want to trim the shrubs. Okay, I'm going to call Georgia Department of Labor. Oh, I see that this thing can be cleaned up. Okay, I can type a letter to the NTUP, see what they can do. But on this end, I'm an organization. Okay, we want to get that done. We're submitting a thing for that. Okay, I'm going to put some flowers in the median, okay? I mean, all right. Street Meet Company, just like that. But anyway, like I said, I have to figure out how I want to feed my family. Now I'm at that position right now. How do we eat? Okay? Not that part, but how do we consume without anything? What does that mean? We have to figure out how we're going to eat. That's one thing going in here and, for work. But when we have entrepreneurs, which I want to consider myself to be an entrepreneur, I have business ideas, and now I have to look at how I can do the business idea. You know how many people I've met that, like I have met a couple of people, and they're like, oh, I have a shoe idea. Well, when I was at Morehouse, I actually met somebody who does shoes. And so when I look at the Morehouse, this was at Morehouse, and he made the shoe, and he had submitted his stuff out somewhere else. But then I was like, okay, well, we're trying to build business, so why you didn't go to Latin America or Africa, And maybe they didn't have the connection. But I'm like, wow, wow, really? But anyway, tell them, well, I'm only talking about for my position. Here it is. This is our world. We live here, and we're thankful to have relationships with, that we have employment. Don't get me misunderstood. I mean, yeah, we live here. But when we look at the majority of the businesses, we know that, yes, there's a lot of small businesses that have loans. And so when I was going to this training, they were talking about having lean, doing lean business or something like that. Yes, I was like, wow, that is true. We have to know how to do business. But anyway, it's like when we look at the majority of the businesses, do we have sustainable business? And so as my effort, it will be for me to try to create sustainable business. Part is true. Okay? So I'm only talking about street meat. Because, we live here, and we're thankful for all those people and their brilliant ideas, and, and how we have employment and just like that, and, I do support small businesses, etc. Okay, thanks for joining Street Meat to Point listening audience, and hope to have your support. We do accept donations. Everyone is valuable in your participation to help yourself, your family, community, local, state, region, federal, and global community relies on the many people that contribute to it being an effective structure. Thanks again, people. Good night. Salubrious. Please visit our website at www.streetmeat.biz and our Connect partner, www.meetup.com/streetmeat. Thanks. Good night. Good night, people. Salubrious. Or good day.